Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 113 of Persona 5 Royal. And yeah, we just got off of the heels of Okumura literally dying on national television because of Pancake Man. So with that said, we're gonna have to go to sleep because guess what? We're going to jail once again.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
And with that, we are almost at rank 10. One more rank to go. And the fool will be finished.
Alright.
So, we just gotta get past that palace.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Well, our time in jail is over. And of course, our popularity is depleting because of the whole Okumura thing. And now, it's only a matter of time before things get even worse. On that note,
Listen this time, okay?
we are unfortunately gonna have to skip through a lot of shit actually. Yeah, because that was actually a event that was just there. So now the police have shown up, all because there happened to be a calling card in the principal's office, and for those of you who don't know, Kobayakawa was already dead.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Oh goody, judgment went up another level, yay! Yeah, we got one more level and then we have to beat that godforsaken palace just so that we can get judgment at max. God, I hate this confidant rank so much, I really do.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
And just like that, we are now officially in the Sae Nijima arc. Much to our utter dismay. So, with that said, now we gotta figure a way out of this crap. Considering the fact that we've just been framed for murder and been set up, this is all the more reason why I blame Morgana for all of this. Because Morgana's the one that did this. And we got some stuff from the Tanaka Shady Commodities. And yeah, we're gonna need those. And if you have the money, by all means spend it. Because if you don't, I promise you, it is gonna come back to bite you. So, with that said, even with... oh my god, Salvation Crown? Oh god, yes. I am definitely buying that. I am so buying that, it's going to put me in some poverty right there, but I'm going to buy that. Because, Broseph, Salvation Crown is awesome. So, your persona doesn't have salvation. That's alright. Before the final battle of the game, you could just simply put salvation on any member that doesn't have it. So that way, you can have anyone on salvation duty. You're probably gonna need it for maybe the second to last boss of the game if you're going for the perfect ending. But if you're not, technically the last boss of the game. Most likely. So with that said, we're gonna have to read some books. And I guess we can read the Wise Man's Words, or we can read the Master Swordsman. So we might as well read the Master Swordsman. Because that's a lot of books. And trust me, that's going to be a lot of reading that we're going to be doing. So, for now, we can't read any more because we only read 2 parts. We'll get to read the rest of it next time we get the chance to do it. So for now, our fan site popularity is going down. And for now, it's time for us to continue on with life, as we are literally going to have to deal with this backlash. But for now, if anybody's a trooper, Haru is a trooper. Good lord, because her father just died and she's trying to console us.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse as time goes on. Because, thanks to Pancake Man, everybody's accused of murder. Not just Kobayakawa, but also for Okumura. And it's already happening. They're trying to get rid of the Phantom Thieves. They're trying to go full on government conspiracy on them. And it's only gonna get worse from here, folks. Let me assure you.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san. I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Yeah, that's basically gonna be the gist of what we're doing. We're gonna have to lay low, unfortunately, until we figure out a way to counteract this situation. And this is how this arc starts. It's a slow start, but we got a really, really brutal time. Actually, I would say not brutal. No, Kanashiro was a brutal time limit, but I do say Nijima has one of the shorter time limits in the game, bar none, hands down. So, on that note,
For real?
we'll just have to figure out what we need to do. And of course, Mishima is also despondent because of the fact that everyone's blaming the Phantom Thieves for something they didn't commit, and he knows they're innocent, because he's a good fanboy.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Of course we're gonna give the guy some faith, because after all, he literally ranked 10 and got us the fact that we can get high experience points with everybody instead of just the front row. It saves me the trouble of having to switch out characters and grinding for low levels. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have to prepare for midterms because obviously that's happening right before the technically the last palace of the game, depending on what you answer after it. Yeah, go figure. It is always at this point. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished reading Master Swordsman. But at the exact same time, I should mention that there are some slogfest parts in Persona games. I'll just list them off. Demi-Yuga, near the end of the game of Persona 1. The Rumor Demons in Persona 2, definitely near the end of the game. Probably the last couple of floors of Tartarus in Persona 3. Naoto's dungeon, and of course the palace we're about to face.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Yes, Haru has sympathy. But she, along with everybody else, will have to go through the trouble of dealing with reality that they're framed for her father's murder. And on top of the fact that they have midterms too. So yeah, as we continue on, the popularity of the Phantom Thieves plummet. They plummet ridiculously. So with that said, we're on demon time, so we're going to have to skip through these phone discussions. Hopefully we don't get another chalk thrown at us. So on that note, we're just going to at least continue on before we start on to the next actual palace, because that won't be until November. But for now, what we're going to be doing for the entire month of October, aside from Mementos, well, I don't think we'll be doing Mementos missions just yet, but we're going to basically try to get as many people ranked as humanly possible. However, we can't do that today. No. We're going to hang out with Makoto instead. Actually, yeah, we're going to hang out with Makoto. Might as well get the studying done with her. So that way we'll have a nudge in actually getting some sort of gift from Sojiro, which I'll end up forgetting anyway. You know, the messed up part about this is
This goes like this.
I played, like, this is the first playthrough that I actually forgot about Sojiro's gifts, because he do give you good stuff. I just forgot about him because I was trying to get to the end as quickly as humanly possible, but unfortunately, yeah, my PS4 doing what it did, it had kind of screwed the whole rotation up for me. Good news is, I managed to get as much as I can. However, oh, that was something that fell just out. You heard that on the microphone, that was something that fell off of my desk. I don't know how it did, but it did. But at least we're able to go out. Let's see who I can get. Oh, we gotta deal with Oya. Damn it, I don't want to, but fine, I guess we'll have to deal with Oya. Let's go to the red light district to try to make sure that we can up our likability with her really quickly. Cause you know, this whole having to hang out with her thing, it kind of pisses me off. But it's alright though. It's alright. we're getting really, really close to the end of the game. Again, once we're done with the, well, crap palace that we're going to be going through, we practically will be at the end of the game. Because there's actually 3 more palaces after that. And yeah, they can be long, but for the most part, they're supposed to be hard due to the fact that, yeah, it's in-game. What do you expect? It to be easy? What do you expect it to be? Final Fantasy X?
Welcome.
I had to go over here too. Oh, right. If you want to raise up your proficiency, fishing is where it's at. So we'll just come back here, like, in the semester, like the 3rd semester. We'll be probably going to the gym. We're going to be going everywhere else. Because in the 3rd semester, we're going to take our time to basically get through all of that. Ooh! Since we read Master Swordsman, now we get all the books we need. We gotta get Call Me Chief. Bruh. The jokes write themselves. And needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that Call Me Chief is available is hilarious. But as far as chiefs is concerned, there's only one true tribal chief, and his name is Roman Reigns. Fuck Solo Sokoa. Anyway, yeah, y'all probably gonna thumbs down me for that, but I stand true to my belief. Yeah, let's go on ahead and hang out with Oya, cause let's see, I think we're at level 5 with her, or level 6. Probably level 6. So, what do we have to do for her today? I don't know. Oh, right. She's drunk as all get out. Yeah. She got drunk really, really quick because her workload got doubled. Jeez. And more importantly, her chief is doubling up her load on purpose. And the moment she tries to find out what happened to her camerawoman, oh, it's not going to be pretty. So, yeah. We're just trying to cheer up Oya because her life is literally in the crapper because she happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and so too has her camera woman. And her boss is trying to do whatever he can to cover it up. As with all journalist publications. But at least Oya's trying to be honest and actually search for the truth. So, on that note, we are at rank 6. And we only got 4 more to go before we actually are done with Oya. And needless to say, once we do get Oya to rank 10, by that time, it'll be useless. Her ability would be useless because, needless to say, the last 3 dungeons, thanks to Royal, you can't get kicked out of! I mean, yeah, the ambushes won't happen nearly as much, and you'll end up dropping a lot, and I repeat, a lot of notoriety or security level in the palaces the moment you actually ambush the enemies. But yeah, the last 3 dungeons, you really don't need Oya's ability. I'm sorry, but Royal definitely made it to where you can't do it. I know it's an ass-backwards decision, but hey, that's Atlas that did it, not me. So, it's the 15th of October, and the 15th of October means that we're still going to be laying low before the next palace. And even though we already know what the next palace was, because, well, Nijima literally revealed it at the beginning of the part. Much to my chagrin. Alright. We're still going to be trying to get people to rank up. So, oh god, Ushimaru's class. Oh, please don't let him throw another chalk at me. Please don't let him throw another chalk at me. I already got enough proficiency as it is. I don't have to want to turn on my Ultra Instinct again. Come on now. Oh, he's gonna throw a chalk at me. God damn it. Let's do this again. Weave. There. There. We had to do that. We just gotta keep using Ultra Instinct until we actually not get hit. I mean, the higher your proficiency is, the less likely you're gonna get hit. Plain and simple. But the lower your proficiency is, well, you're gonna get smacked every freaking time. And I think the event's RNG, too. So let's see, who's available? Ooh! We're gonna go to Shinya, because I do believe he's at level 7 right now. So, let's see. Let's see Shinya right about now, because Hifumi's almost done. Back Alley Doctor is not done yet. We got Fortune Teller, we got the Weapons Dealer, we got... he's at level 6, so we're gonna have to get him at level 7. So, let's go over there and meet up with Shinya. And let's head over there, and if that will take care of business, we'll eventually get Futaba up too.
Hey.
And he basically felt bad for taking the kid's money. However, his Karen of a mom had shown up and caused some unnecessary problems. Oh, shit on a stick. We're gonna have to deal with that Karen, and uh-oh. Oh no, somebody call the manager! Somebody call the manager and report this! Dear God Almighty, it is his mother. Jeez, we're gonna have to record this right here. She's acting full Karen, folks. She is going absolute full Karen right now. Oh, Lord. There is just nothing in the world that can actually prepare you for a Karen. Nothing except for a camera and a YouTube account. That is the only thing that can prepare you for a Karen. And this one right here, this one is probably the worst of them all. Jeez. She is the stereotypical entitled mother. But we're supposed to feel sorry for her because she had to raise a son on her own. That's not how that works. So yeah, we're gonna eventually have to do something about the Karen over here. We got this all recorded, you know. You're going on YouTube. Trust, believe, you are going on YouTube. Yeah, you're gonna be one of those Karen compilations when we're done with you. Well, that's before we go to Mementos. And afterwards, you'll be a groveling mess. But whatever the case, we're gonna unfortunately have to deal with that Karen at the end of... Well, actually, no. Not at the end of the part. We'll eventually deal with her. But we will have to get her name, though. That's one thing we'll have to do. So, at least we'll get that. And we'll have to have him to get... I think rank 8 is where he has to give her the calling card. But for now, we are at rank 7. So, we only got 3 more, and unfortunately, rank 8 is going to be stuck under the Mementos mission. Will be the Mementos mission, actually. So, we'll have to give him the calling card for rank 8, and rank 9 won't be able to be accessed until we go to Mementos. On that note, there's only one thing left to do as far as daytime goes, and that's talk to Futaba. But for tonight, we got boxes. Lots and lots of boxes. All the stuff that we got, including the Salvation Charm. Oh, yeah. When we get to Endgame, I am so gonna screw over a lot of people. Because I'm going to make sure that Salvation Charm is on my party members. And we can't deal with Akechi just yet. We can go to Hifumi, we can go to Iwai. Let's go on ahead and rank up Hifumi. Why not? She's at rank 9 right now. Might as well. Actually, no, we hung up with her. That's right. We hung out with her. She's not at rank 9 yet. But she will be soon. And after that, we will no longer need Kawain, so therefore I will end up taking him out of my list of personas, and by the time I'm done getting all the people except for the one confidant rank that needs to be ranked up in the 3rd semester, I'm going to make sure that I have enough personas to use for the end game.
Yes.
So, let's go on ahead, hang out with her, and let us begin. Because we'll have to sit idly by and wait for Hifumi's match, which Hifumi will end up losing. Although she tries to put up a valiant effort, she lose without an absolute effort. Well, she did put up an effort, but she did get destroyed. So, she had to know defeat for the first time. So you have to cheer her up a little bit. And needless to say, I'm showing you the 2 options that gives you the right amount of points that goes towards the next rank of this confidant. Because again, you want to get to rank 10, and you want to get to rank 10 quickly, because that means you could switch out characters on the fly whenever you want. In fact, this actually delays the turn to 0, making it to where when you want to escape, except for enemies that you can't escape from, you can instantly do that. However, you can actually do that against the Reaper. When things get too dicey, run! And this will allow you to do it. So, this skill is definitely important. So, saying I want to stay by your side is the romance one. Just say I want to become stronger for the friend zone. Because the last thing you want is the harem route. I mean, unlike you, Narukami, none of the Persona protagonists has the Riz. None of them have the swag. And more importantly, none of them can actually get away with literally rizzing up the entirety of the school full of girls. So, yeah. Watch what you say and don't try to go for the harm route unless you really, really want to suffer a fate worse than Ichiban. That's the best advice I can give you. Because, bruh, unfortunately for Persona 3 and Persona 5's protagonist, Ichiban is a but-thou must, especially if you want to get the true Millennium Tower. So yeah, you have to go on a date with every single girl just to see Ichiban get his ass whooped. And unfortunately, that carried over to Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I mean, Eric Andre's getting his ass whooped every fucking day. You just see the "we'll be right back" moment every time Ichiban gets his ass whooped. Every time. But whatever the case, folks, we're on our next day, and Haru is still trying to cheer us up despite the fact that she's the one who just lost her father!
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Alright, now we can focus on Futaba. Because guess what? Futaba's also a Mementos mission. If we could try to get all the confidant ranks that are Mementos mission in the one fell swoop, we'll probably be done. Since we don't have Akibahara to go do this time around, we're going to go outside and deal with Futaba. So, I think we'll have to do that. To the back streets. That's the best way we can go. I mean, we can just walk outside. There's just no reason for... Or we could just... talk to her through the phone. Either way, there's just no reason for us to fast travel to the back streets. Even though they fast travel us to the back streets anyway. Anyway, Futaba is about to go for the next level of her promise list. Probably one of the most funniest things I have ever seen in this confidant rank. And it's only funny because of who's involved. So, with that said, Futaba is about to go straight to the restaurant and try to interact with a guy. Well, the only guy we know, aside from Ryuji and Yusuke, and Morgana, if you could count him, is Mishima. Oh, this is not gonna end well for poor Mishima. And... You could say whatever you want, but you'll have to try to help her along to talk to Mishima, because she never talked to anyone. We're literally helping a shut-in with agoraphobia get over her agoraphobia. So, I'm just gonna agree with Futaba and just say yes, her luck stat is really high, cause yeah, at this point Mishima is about to get taken down to the second level. Unfortunately, second level of depression in about a few seconds.
Yes.
So, well, at least they both have something in common. They both do online stuff, and they do websites. And also talking about YouTubes. And more importantly, this moron literally said "cack" out loud. Wow, Mishima, no, dude. No, bro. Just no. Just no. And, oh my god, he just said this man was an NPC. Oh my god! The man had no sex appeal. Never had interaction with a girl. Called the man an NPC. Oh my god! overwhelmingly forgettable. Having no sex appeal. Oh my god, poor Mishima. Just ruined this man's whole career in his face. But then again, Mishima gets that all the time, so I think he's used to it by now. But whatever the case, Futaba's at rank 5 now. We're halfway done. And just like that, Futaba is bored and going straight home. Jeez. Well, that's just wrong. Poor Mishima, he did not deserve that. I mean, he didn't. I mean, that's the only time that it's a little bit funny. Because Mishima, it's not that he's creepy or anything. It's just that outside of the fan site, he does some outlandish things. Like drink the water in Hawaii. Seriously, who drinks the water in Hawaii? It's real dumb when you think about it. But whatever the case, ladies and gentlemen, we're done here, and in the next episode, we will continue to lay low until we get to that palace. This is RPMan985. See you guys next time as we continue in part 114. Peace out.